Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Arlington Weekly News. I'm Craig Nolan. Thanks for joining us.
Buenas noches, soy Daniel Pineda.
Hello, je m'appelle Adele.
Je m'appelle. Look at this, our international night
That's
here at the
right.
Arlington Weekly News.
Hey,
Thanks for
hey,
joining
hey,
us.
Joe.
Our usual suspects tonight, my co-host sitting over here in other languages. News and Community Bulletin Board, News for Seniors, and Adele is here with.
It's easy being green.
And we're going to name Verde or whatever.
We've already
tonight.
named
you
it.
already
Joe.
named
Yes,
him?
Joe.
Oh.
Energy Master Tree
Okay, I
Frog.
was
Not
voting
just
for
any
Verde.
average Joe.
Rich is here, CBP Rich is here with his reviews, and also an interview with Miriam Janari. She's talking with Amit Brahmbhatt about
Hey, Amit.
yoga. For all you yoga fans out there, yoga students, yoga
Absolutely,
practitioners, that's coming up on this week's show. But before we go, a social media reminder from my partner here.
That's right, Craig. You can watch the Arlington Weekly News on our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Arlington Weekly News
YouTube.
and the number one. And also visit us on facebook.com/Arlington Weekly News.
Okay, thanks, Daniel. Here we go. The first of our news items. Well, Friday, August 1st, will be Dark Star Park Day in Arlington. The county will celebrate 30 years of public art in Arlington. County Board Chair Jay Facette will officially proclaim the annual Dark Star Park Day at a celebration at Dark Star Park, which is located at 1655 North Fort Myer Drive, right close to Fort Myer on Route 50 there in Roslyn. Dark Star Park is one of the first major examples of integrated public art in the country and Arlington's first major commissioned public art project. Arlington is home to more than 60 permanent public art projects. So check out Dark Star Park, August 1st. Daniel.
Well, Virginia's annual school supplies holiday is this weekend. From Friday, August the 1st to Sunday, August the 3rd, eligible purchases such as clothes and shoes will be exempted from Virginia's sales tax. That tax is 6% in Northern Virginia. Eligible school supplies must be $20 or less. Clothing or footwear must be $100 or less. Computer equipment, clothes, accessories, protective equipment, and sports equipment are not exempt from the tax. Craig.
All right, and also in our news items, a Washington Lee high school teacher is taking a 12-day National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, study to improve her science curriculum. According to the agency, Earth Science teacher Joan La will accompany NOAA scientists conducting an ongoing population survey of deepwater coral habitat in the Atlantic Ocean. As one of NOAA's teachers at sea cruises, the trip will give Lan an opportunity to observe, research, and interact with professional scientists. NOAA has sponsored Teacher at Sea trips every year for the past 24 years. Ms. Lan was one of 25 teachers chosen for the cruise out of 200 applicants. Her trip starts August 5th. Congratulations and good luck on the sea. Daniel.
Yes, congratulations. Well, find the spies and you could win tickets to the Lit Up Ball. The theme for this year's ball is Ian Fleming's James Bond from Russia with Love. So to get you in the mood, the library is holding an espionage in Arlington puzzle contest starting Wednesday, that's July the 16th. The library will publish a new undercover Arlington puzzle each Wednesday for 10 weeks. Each clue will be given in a different style of cipher. Use any and all clues or hints you can find. We won't lead you astray, but we can't guarantee that someone else won't. Submit answers to all of the clues and you will be entered to win a pair of tickets to the Lit Up Ball on Saturday, that's October the 18th. At Artisphere. Check the Arlington Library website each Wednesday from July the 16th to September the 17th for a new puzzle. To learn more, visit library.arlingtonva.us.
The Lit Up Ball. Sounds like fun. All right.
Yep.
Elsewhere in our news items, well, this year for summer reading, the library has created 7 STEM kits geared toward elementary students and their families. STEM, which stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. You can see on the screen the third grader, Helen, tried out for Engineering STEM kit at the Cherrydale Branch Library and used it to build a bridge. She used the books included in the kit to help design her bridge. To learn more about STEM, visit the library's website at http://library.arlingtonva.us, and you can find out more about it on their website. Good stuff. Daniel.
Well, Craig, now we go on to our own Adele quote.
Here's Adele, and
It's easy being green. With her friend Joe.
Joe,
Not just any
Tree
average
Frog.
Joe.
This is correct.
Joe Tree Frog, Green
our
Joe.
new green mascot. And greetings, my name is Adele, and it is easy being green, becoming an energy master like Joe here. Here's an excellent volunteer opportunity to promote energy efficiency in Arlington. Become a trained expert in home energy efficiency and weatherization. Help show families living in affordable housing buildings in Arlington how to decrease their energy and water usage so that they save on their monthly bills. Program volunteers are taught by certified industry professionals. The training program covers building science principles, ways to improve energy efficiency, and water conservation techniques. Now in its 4th year, the Arlington Energy Masters Program was recently a recipient of the 2013 Washingtonian Magazine Green Giant Awards, who called this the only program of its kind in the United States. The Green Giant Award recognizes those who protect our environment and who teach others the importance of eco-friendly living. Since the program's launch in 2011, volunteers have helped more than 400 families living in Arlington's affordable housing save on their energy and water bills. You will show them how to obtain concrete monthly savings on electricity and water bills that average $250 per year for a typical household. Plus, there's increased comfort and the satisfaction of helping our environment. In each apartment, volunteers work through a 25-point checklist of improvements to seal air leaks around windows, doors, and ducts, put in energy-efficient devices like compact fluorescent light bulbs, and install water-saving devices like low-flow shower heads and toilet tummies with flow restrictors. To date, Arlington Energy Masters have weatherized 257 apartments and saved low-income residents an estimated $65,300. The award-winning Arlington Energy Masters Program is now accepting applications for volunteers. Applications will be accepted on a rolling basis through September 15th or until all spaces are filled. The early bird application deadline is coming up August 15th. It is only $50 if you apply before August 15th, minus $5. So for more details, check the website on your screen, www.arlingtonenvironment.org/energy/volunteers. And remember, Joe Tree Frog here says it's easy being green by becoming an Arlington Energy Master.
Yeah, Joe didn't say anything.
Green. Joe Tree Frog. You
on,
sure you
Joe.
couldn't name him
I
Giuseppe
don't know if he
Verde or
talks.
something like that?
That'll be his middle name.
Middle name, Joe Tree Frog Giuseppe Verde. Okay, beautiful.
That's a long
All right,
name,
thanks,
actually.
Adele. Here we go, as
Thank you,
promised
Adele.
now, moving right along, our CBB, or Community Bulletin Board file. Here we go with the first of our items. Families of elementary and middle school students are invited to attend an academic planning session with the Arlington School Superintendent and administrators. Multiple sessions will be held. Attendees can discuss their students' pre-K through 12th grade academic career. Topics include the importance of preparation at the elementary level, the importance of taking rigorous courses in middle and high school, the advanced diploma and standard diploma requirements, and the math course pathways and world language options. To attend one of these sessions and to RSVP, here's the number for more information, 703-228-6005, or you can email claudia.mercado@apsvaa.us. And as a reminder, Spanish interpretation will be available at that meeting. Daniel.
Well, Craig, the first academic planning session is August the 11th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. at Arlington Community Center, which is located at 3308 South Stafford Street. There will be another session on Monday, that's August the 18th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. It will be at the Dates of Ballston, which is located at 4108 North 4th Street. August's final session will be held on Monday, that's the 25th, from 6 to 7:30 p.m. at the Washington Lee High in the library. Washington Lee High is located at 1301 North Stafford Street.
All right, Danny, and also in our CBB file, author event, Elizabeth Drew, a classic of American political journalism, according to NewsHour's Judy Woodruff, is author Elizabeth Drew's Washington Journal, reporting Watergate and Richard Nixon's downfall. It's been reissued 40 years later. The book's legendary author, Elizabeth Drew, will speak at Arlington's Central Library Auditorium. This is a free program coming up Tuesday, August 12, from 7 to 9 p.m. Arlington Central Library is located at 1015 North Quincy Street. For more information, give them a call. Here's their number, 703-228-6321. Daniel.
Well, Craig, Dr. N. Thomas Connelly, an internal medicine practitioner in Washington for over 30 years, will present the latest and future technical, economic, and political development in medical care. Connelly was medical director of the Arlington Free Clinic for many years and still volunteers there. He is an award-winning physician and the author of The Third, A Physician's Guide to Health, Happy, Longer Life. The free event will be on Monday, that's August the 11th, from 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. at the Arlington Central Library Auditorium. Central Library is located at 1015 North Quincy Street. For more information, call 703-228-6321.
And it's time for outdoor movie reminders. Again, you can bring a chair, a picnic blanket to enjoy these free 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 outdoor movies every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. at Clarendon's Market Common. On August 7th, you can watch The Princess Bride. That's from 1987. It stars a host of entertainment luminaries, including Robin Wright, Cary Elwes, Mandy Patinkin, Fred Savage, Carol Kane, and Peter Falk. And the rain date for that one is August 14. Daniel.
Hope it doesn't rain, right, Craig?
Really?
Well, Craig, now
All
we're
right.
going on.
Up next, here's Rich.
Hey, Rich.
Our man about town.
Hi,
Theater of the
boys.
Arts and a whole
Greetings,
lot more.
greetings.
Here's Rich.
Yeah, I'm going to
Sorry.
tell you about Forum Theater. They're in Silver Spring, but they do good stuff. They're doing Gideon's Knot. Now, what this is about are, what camera? Okay, I'm telling you now. It's about, Gideon's Knot's about a teacher, a woman teacher in a schoolroom, and fifth grade schoolroom, and the son of one of the people there commits suicide, a kid. Anyway, the mother, played by Carolyn Stephanie Clay, is crazy in her. She's so mad. And Katie Cardiff is the wonderful, wonderful teacher. But anyway, very riveting. You could hear a pin drop at the Silver Spring Theater and Roundhouse. For tickets, 202-643-4712, or check the website, forum-theater.com. I'll be talking more about this at another time, around here, but the Experience Works is the name of an organization that gives power to the older workers. And as I said, I'll be doing an interview with Dr. Toftoy and Mrs. Biggers here on this interview section of the Arlington Weekly News. But for now, you can look them up under www.experienceworks.org or call 1-866-397-9757. This is good stuff. For older people like Craig, this is perfect.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you for reminding me.
Now,
Appreciate that.
hey, my favorite singer, Sandy Bainham.
Oh, yeah, we had her on our show last
That's
week.
right. That's right. Sandy Bainham is wonderful. She's got an album called Simply. She has 15 tunes on it, and but she's a wonderful gal. Here, she's even better looking than I am. Take a look at this. And I want to tell you, of course, about my restaurants. I'll tell you about Morton's Steakhouse. They got two places, one at Connecticut and Connecticut and Kay, That's Morton Steakhouse there. They got a nice upstairs. And then they have one at Prospect in Georgetown, Prospect Street, just off Wisconsin Avenue, 3251 Prospect Street. And I mean, I've sort of rediscovered Morton's. They've been around for many years, but they take.
in Chicago, isn't it?
That's right. That's
Chicago,
right. That's right. That's right.
Can't go too far wrong with the steakhouse from Chicago, man.
Right. But the phone numbers for these places, just in case you want to know, the Connecticut Avenue is 202-955-5997, and Daniel Festa is the guy there. He's the boss there. And then the one on Prospect is Kate Scafidi, and the number there is 202-342-6258, because they're still like old world. That's what I like about these places, you know. They still get crazy over, for example, she says, "How do you like your meat?" I says, "Well, I like it rare." She says, "Be careful here. If you get it rare, it'll be cool in the center." I said, "No, I want it warm in the center. Then get it medium rare." And she was right. All right, you can look them up under www.mortons.com. Thank you, folks. I'll see you next week.
All right, Morton's, can't beat it. Thanks, Rich.
Thank you, Rich.
Here we go now, as promised, our next segment here, News for Seniors. Here we go with our News for Seniors segment. Seniors Day at the Arlington County Fair is Friday, August 8th. From 4 to 10 p.m., a senior information exhibit. We'll have giveaways, copies of the 55-plus guide, and representatives from the Office of Senior Adult Programs to answer questions. Judy Masabny will be on hand from 4 to 6 p.m. to talk about OSAP programs, how to get a 55-plus pass, and the Senior Olympics. For more information, give them a call. Here's their number, 703-228-4721. Daniel.
Well, Craig, if you have always harbored a desire to become an activist and advocate for a cause but didn't know how, come to a program on Tuesday, August the 5th, 1 p.m. at Arlington Mills Senior Center. Hear from activist Dave Gardner, member of the Interfaith Action for Human Rights. To register for this free program, call Arlington Mill at 703-228-7369.
All right, some information now for you animal lovers out there. Here we go. Thank you. Volunteers from the Lost Dog and Lost Cat Rescue Foundation will present a program on how seniors can volunteer to help rescue animals. This program comes up on Thursday, August 7th at 1 in the afternoon at Walter Reed Senior Center. To register for this FREE free program, call Walter Reed at 703-228-0955. Daniel.
Well, Craig, every Friday from 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., classical music lovers meet at Arlington Mills Senior Center to listen to symphonic masterworks. No prior knowledge of classical music is required to be part of this group. All you need is a desire to enjoy the music. Opera choruses will be featured Friday, August the 8th. If you need any information, just give Arlington Mill a call at 703-228-7369. Craig.
All right, Daniel, and finally, in our News for Seniors segment, Jennifer Weber, director of the Arlington Mill Senior Center, is conducting a free program on how to use social couponing to save money. That's coming up Monday, August 11, 1 in the afternoon at Arlington Mill Senior Center. This presentation will focus on how to score a deal using home computers and smartphones. To register, call Arlington Mill. Here's their number, 703-228-7369. And as always, thanks to Judy Masabny.
Thank you, Judy.
Of OSAP for helping us out and sending us these announcements. We appreciate it. Thanks, Judy. We'll be back with a quick bye-bye if we have time right after we hear from Miriam and her guest.
Hi, and welcome to this edition of the Arlington Weekly News' special segment on health and wellness. Today I'm here with Amit Brahmbhatt. He is a resident here in Arlington. He's a yoga advisor, and I have to also say that he's a member of the crew of the Arlington Weekly News team. Welcome, Amit.
Thank you, Miriam, and I'm very grateful of AWN for having me here to talk about my yoga background.
Well, we're thrilled to have you here because yoga is not just a new thing. It's something that's been around for centuries. Now, tell me, how was your love and passion for yoga developed?
Well, coming from India, growing up there, it's something that was part of physical training exercise classes in school. And also my family, my parents were very health conscious and very disciplined about practicing various exercises. So that was a part of my growing up experience in India. And then I came to United States to do my undergrad, and then I worked around the country. I lived in 15 different cities, and while I was living in different cities, I have attended classes at various studios. And while I had a job in San Francisco, I was part of an immersion program at San Francisco Sivananda Yoga Vedanta Centers in 2010 and 2011. So that gave me an edge and at my yoga practice, and I could practice what I had been learning around the country and around the world.
Now that's an ashram. That is a specific, not a studio, but a culture or a community. Tell me about the philosophy at that community.
So at the ashram, this ashram is located right across from Golden Gate Park, and it's in Inner Sunset area, and it's right by UCSF Medical College. And basically, being part of the ashram, one has to take more than 4 yoga classes every week, volunteer in various activities, and then they have a lot of musicians coming all around from the country for a concert every weekend. And also we have to practice meditation and practice the yoga philosophy, which is proper breathing, proper exercise, proper diet, positive thinking, and meditation.
Okay, and so all of these things are things that were shared with you in your travels around the country and certainly in California. And now you brought your need to volunteer and share yoga here to Arlington. So tell us what you're doing here.
So while I'm in this area and while I was at previous cities that I have lived in, I try to find out if there are temples or churches that need certain programs like for their members. So right now I'm teaching at a couple of temples in Maryland and Virginia area, and I'm also teaching a simple yoga class which is very similar to traditional yoga that is taught in India. And I teach at St. George's Episcopal Church on every Saturdays, and the classes are at 9 a.m. to 10 a.m.
So St. George's Episcopal Church here in Arlington, and that class from 9 to 10 a.m. is free, is that correct?
Yes, it is free, but however, if somebody wants to make a donation, there is a charity that I support by Swami Padma Padananda, who was a director at the San Francisco ashram while I was there. And he's been a monk of Sivananda tradition for over 40 years. And he has a mission going on in Kenya, and his mission is to empower poor people so that they are able to feed themselves, and his mission is more around food security for people in need.
So much of what yoga has to do with you as a person, but also your place and how you give back. And so you're giving back by offering these free classes, but if people would like to donate to this organization in Kenya, they can feel good that they're helping with some economic development for them.
Absolutely. So that's why I'm supporting this charity cause. And apart from that, I also teach yoga. Like if there is an organization in the area that wants me to come and do a yoga demo class, I can come in and do a demo class for them. And then after 1 or 2 classes, people can keep on practicing by themselves. So.
Okay, and so I've been to a couple yoga classes, and there are some things that I always remember. What does namaste mean?
Namaste is just a general greeting in India. People bow down to each other, and then it's like a way of respecting. It's just like a handshake, but that's an Indian tradition.
Okay, and you mentioned something else that I see at every yoga class. It's a real control of your breathing and that posturing that goes with it. Can you show me what a deep breathing exercise in yoga might be like?
So basically there are lots of different pranayama, they call it in yogic philosophy, of breathing, exercising and breathing patterns. And as we know, we are going to do a series on Arlington Yogathon, upcoming series. So I'll be showing some of the breathing techniques and some of the poses that people can do. Especially yoga helps people who sit in the office chair all day long, and
Oh
they
yes,
can come.
absolutely.
When they come home, they can do one of those postures or poses and breathing exercises for 15-20 minutes. And feel better.
You're right. You brought up a good point. We do plan on having this be a regular segment on the Arlington Weekly News, where you can take us through some of these poses that people can do independently or might introduce them to yoga. So introduce me to a breathing in yoga.
So one of the basic breathing is you breathe in for about 4 or 5 seconds, inhale, deep breath, and then exhale slowly, and inhale, deep breath, exhale.
Wow, that's wonderful. I look forward to more exercises of yoga with you, Amit. I want to thank you for being here. We have some information on how people can get in touch with you, and otherwise I recommend that they continue to watch the Arlington Weekly News so they can catch Amit Brahmbhatt and his yogathon.
Thank you, Miriam.
Thank you. And thank you for watching the Arlington Weekly News. Back to the news desk.
All right, thanks, Miriam.
Thank
and
you, Miriam.
Our very own Amit Brahmbhatt over here on camera
Amit.
3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, camera 1.
Camera 1.
Starting a little yoga for you yoga fans out there. And that's it. We got to go. Anything else to add before we go?
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Thanks for watching this edition of the Arlington Weekly News. Have a safe week next week. If you're there, we'll be here. We'll do it all again. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.